Hi, this is Erica Berardi. I'm the editor of ENR California and ENR Northwest. And today I have team members from XL Construction here to talk about some changes. I have Eric Raff, CEO and co-founder, Richard Walker, president. Also joining us is Laura Guzman of XL Construction, and she is the VP of Marketing and Communications. So welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. And I should mention that you are also ENR California's 2020 Contractor of the Year. So congratulations for that.
Thanks.
And you guys also recently won a Best Project for 237 Moffett, Best Interior, and also the Award of Excellence in Safety, which I know is something that you guys have been very proud of.
Very much so.
We sure are.
Good. So why don't you guys start and tell me a little bit about the changes that will be happening. Eric.
Sure. Well, effective this coming January, I am going to step down as the CEO, and Richard is going to step into the role of president and CEO. And my role is going to change to that of executive chairman and move into much more of an advisory type of role. So that is what we have coming up this coming January.
That's fantastic. And how did you make this decision to transition now?
Well, it's a great question, and there's several reasons for it. Next year marks XL's 30th year in business, which is quite remarkable, and very proud of that for all of our group. And it's with that 30 years that it's really part of an ongoing leadership transition that we have been working on for a number of years. 2 years ago, Richard became president, and I became CEO, and this is really just the next step in that. And we see and expect that this will actually serve as a catalyst for additional management succession and movement within our company. And that's really important to us. It's part of our vision to actually be an enduring company. And management succession, of course, is a big part of that. And so this is a big step that way. So that's really why now is a really good time for us to be doing this. And I should also say, we have tremendous group of leaders in the company, Richard, as well as those who are around him and ready and able to really take that step and take on the leadership of the company.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations to you both. And I know that your motto and your vision has been that you build to improve lives. And Richard, I was wondering if maybe you can tell me how XL will continue to do that.
Well, I think it's from a number of different standpoints. For us, building to improve lives isn't just the end product. A number of years ago, Eric went out to everybody and said, hey, why do you work here beyond a paycheck? And it really came around as being something that dealt with what we were building, whether it was life science facilities or for other facilities that had a great impact on end users and also on society. And so we'll continue to do that. We'll continue to stay focused. But as we explored that further, as we went through the last 7 years, it really became apparent that it's more about also the individuals in the company and helping them get where they want to get to, our clients and helping them be successful, both on an individual basis as well as a company basis, and the same for our trade partners and designers. So we're going to keep doing the exact same thing we've been doing.
So when you were Contractor of the Year, one of our reporters, his story on you mentioned that you had worked on a mental health and addiction facility, and some of the employees that were interviewed said that if they could quit their career and end right then, they would be happy and satisfied because it was such a gratifying project to work on, to know that it was really helping people. Is there anything that you guys have in the pipeline right now that is similar?
We have a number of things. We have a number of life science projects that are ongoing. And if you really think about what happens in those buildings, they're the research facilities. They're creating the next level of drugs and treatments for people in our country and elsewhere in the world. And that's going to have a big impact. It's going to save lives in some cases or make lives a lot better. So we look to that a lot. We also have education projects that are ongoing. And I mean, when you think about building to improve lives, you think about students being in buildings. It's fantastic. A few weeks ago, I was actually walking a job up in Sacramento, and it was a school job. And I was walking through the halls with our team, and there were some kids in the classroom, and they stood up and they gave the team a standing ovation and said, thank you for building this building for us. I mean, how can you not just feel absolutely fantastic when that happens?
Yeah, that's great. I was actually reading that you're embarking on a prefabricated classroom.
Yeah, we actually finished that prefabricated classroom. That was a summer job. So we built a building from scratch in the summer. It was a mass timber product that our team has come up with. We have some brilliant people that have worked really hard to make that come about. And we're looking forward to rolling that out to additional schools and into other uses as well.
So that's an interesting combination with the prefabrication and also the timber, because I know that you've partnered with Google in the past and made a big R&D facility with them, and it was a mass timber project. So those two, that's a great combination. Can you tell me a little bit more about the mass timber market that you guys are working in?
So we've actually have two very large projects undergoing right now that are mass timber office buildings. We've finished another facility recently for ARE. It was an amenity center on their life science campus. So we're seeing more and more opportunities along this line. We're seeing a lot of clients reaching out and potential clients reaching out and wanting information on this product. So we anticipate that we're going to see more and more of this product over the coming years.
Good.
One of the advantages, just if I can add in on the classroom prefabricated one, we were able to put that in place in a really short period of time in the field. I think, Richard, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 3.5 months or 3 months or something like that of work in the field, and we had a classroom building up and going for them.
That's correct. It was 3.5 months.
That's great. Where are they manufactured? I'm sorry.
Sorry, that's a product we have. It's called TimberQuest.
Mm-hmm.
And we see a lot of different uses for it. It's not just for classroom buildings.
Where is it manufactured?
Well, we work in conjunction with various fabricators. In that case, it was Structurelam was our fabricator for the mass timber components, and then we componentize other parts with other vendors.
Got it. And where else do you see these prefabricated modules?
I think you can see it in any type of an amenities facility. You can see it in a small park, a state park, a federal park, in terms of facilities that are bookstores or just visitor centers. Anything that's not an enormous building, you can think about the uses. Retail, I could see it in that as well.
Okay.
It has a very warm feeling to it because of all the wood. So you end up with a product that's very cost competitive and having a much better feel to it than most products at that dollar range.
Well, thank you both so much. And Laura, I appreciate your time and congratulations again. We're excited to see what's next for Excel.
Thanks, Erica.
Thank you very much, Erica.